Welcome to Camelot, the place where dreams come true, dragons are slayed, lives are changed, one ride at a time. Camelot specializes in serving children and adults with physical disabilities, those individuals who have a love of horses and a strong desire to learn horsemanship, and without restriction, learn to groom, tack, ride. They finally understand how they can use their body, their voice, to influence a 1,000-pound animal, and it's so powerful. We are celebrating 42 years of dragon slaying here at this ranch. 42 years ago, Camelot's founder, Eileen Shahusky, started this program after she studied for 7 years under Joseph Rivers, and she made a promise to him that she would never charge for services. In turn, he gave her an education. He gave her the first 2 horses that were used to start this program. 42 years later, we are still honoring that pledge. We don't charge for programs, and students come, they get on their horse's back, and that relationship that's built, that bond that's created, is very strong. Things happen that they just never dreamed humanly possible. That is healing and nurturing in so many ways. Every aspect of their life, the families stay in touch with us. It's because of the friendships that develop during the time while the students are here riding. They don't just come and leave, they become part of the core of this program.
Camelot's a magical place because it feels like a home to be there. Like, you have a nice community, everyone's welcoming and kind, and I'm thankful for the opportunity to ride horses, especially the opportunity they gave me to be independent for myself. When I was 6 months old, I was paralyzed from the waist down because of transverse myelitis, and then I was left with a spinal cord injury.
Lily is strong, independent, courageous.
She's the best thing that ever happened to us, and I couldn't be more proud of her. When your kiddo, especially at that young age of 6 months, gets sick, and you don't know what's going to happen, even at a time when the physicians that were treating her weren't quite sure what she had, I think that level of fear and panic really gets heightened, right? And then you come to a level of understanding, acceptance once the diagnosis is made, but it takes a huge toll. I think the thing about Lily is that she never showed it.
She never once was like, oh, I can't do that. It was always, let's go do it. Lily has had this passion for horses. She rode for a little bit in New Mexico, and then we kind of have moved around a little bit, and so it wasn't always available, but she's always had the passion for it. And so she's got an amazing dad who, if she wants something, he goes out and finds it. So he found Camelot and did the application, and one of the things that really struck me was Mary was like, this is about independence, which is something that is really important for Lily and for us for Lily. Is her thing was, do you want to ride independently?
They told us she's gonna get on a horse, and you're not gonna be there to hold the reins for her.
I'm like, what? Oh my gosh, you've got my baby. And Lily was like, yep, let's do it. I'm ready, let's go. And so that was amazing for me. It was about, Lily, what is it that you want? And so that was something that is extremely important for us. This is, Lily, what is it that you want? And Mary said, then let's make it happen. You want to ride horses? Let's ride horses.
I ride Trixie. She's a little spunky. She doesn't like a lot of people, but when we're riding together, she loves back scratches, and she loves getting her neck scratched. She's just really fun and just free spirited. Everything just kind of disappears around you, and you're just with your horse. Camelot, they always teach you to speak for what you need. If you're uncomfortable with something, if you want to try something, they always tell you, don't rely on us to try it for you. You have to tell us what you want. So I've always struggled with standing up for myself. I was always really nervous to do that, and it's nice that they're encouraging that, and they're teaching me how to do that so I can always speak up for myself. I love Camelot so much because I get to ride horses again.
To the staff of Camelot and the volunteers, to Mary and all of her crew, to wonderful Karen and Reagan, from the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate what you do for Lily and the other children and adults. Thank you for giving them access.
This is an incredible organization that changes the lives of so many kids and families. It gives access to this incredible environment with horses and staff and volunteers who care about people. You can make a difference in someone's life, and you can definitely do that at Camelot.
They're caring, they're supportive, and they're amazing advocates, which is, I think, as parents who have had to advocate really hard, they're great advocates for people who have differing abilities. I encourage you to take the leap and get involved in this community and meet new people, support a great agency who's doing amazing things in the lives of so many people.
You know that there are other people like you, so you feel like you finally belong somewhere. That's what makes it magical for me. I wasn't very social. I was like just like a caterpillar that didn't like to hang out. And then when I found out that there were other people like me, I just wanted to meet them, and I met them, and then I just became this social little butterfly.
Harper is larger than life. Harper's a lot of personality and a lot of
sassy.
Yeah. She was diagnosed at 20 weeks gestation with myelomeningeal heel. It just means that Harper's spinal column didn't close all the way.
Yep.
So
before you even know that you're with child or anything, it's already a done deal.
it was terrifying. It was scary and going through a lot of different emotions. But early on, we decided, even before she was born, that whatever the outcome was, that we wouldn't let it stop her.
Camelot has just changed our life. Harp's always been into horses, and it's been one of those things where, like, when we found it, we just knew that it was where we needed to be and where she needed to be. So Harp was really scared of the lift for the first couple of lessons, and Reagan was sitting with her on the ledge and just kind of explaining things and like being very patient with Harper. And there are people in this world that will like help her if we're not around, or and it made me just smile ear to ear when I saw those pictures, and there's not enough words to express how thankful I am for Camelot. It's moving mountains for people, and it's huge, and it's something that, like, once you're part of it, like you're just part of the Camelot family.
It just feels like I'm flying. It feels like I'm the only person in the world.
Learning early on that there wasn't a cost to it was shocking.
Yeah.
Finding that that it was all based off donations and people's time, and the volunteers there, and something like that. When you see it, you realize how much work goes into something that's a not-for-profit, and the efforts that everybody puts in to make it so amazing. I mean, it's something that you should be paying big money for, it feels like. And with all the different therapies she has, and with all the doctor's visits, and with all the normal thing, it's really nice to know that that's kind of the one thing that we don't have to worry about.
She feels empowered, and she feels that she is, invincible and on top of the world. All of those feelings are irreplaceable, and we couldn't get them if we didn't ever find Camelot.
It just feels like you're walking, but the horse is actually walking, and you're guiding them like where you want to go. Like when you have that connection, like that trust bonding, you know that your horse is not gonna let you fall or anything. They're like gonna keep you safe and they're gonna make sure that you're okay.
Camelot is a healthy organization because we have such a strong community behind us. And our founder, Eileen, she believes so strongly that you could not place a price tag on the dignity and freedom that one would experience while riding. And an unheard of business model. For 42 years, we've never charged, and at the same time, we've operated with zero debt since inception. And someone asked me once if I believe in miracles, and not only do I believe in them, I'm living them. This program, this place, is an example of trust, faith, community, and strength. You know, I ask you today to think about Camelot tomorrow. We need to know that tomorrow's future generations will have this ranch to come to. Financial contributions 100% go to program services, to the care of the horses, with maintaining the facility. We have an amazing team of volunteers that come and they dedicate their time to our students and our program. We have families that come and trust that we are going to be providing the safest services possible to their children, to their loved ones. And it's the community at large that is so uniquely Camelot. We trust each other, we depend on each other, we've been supporting each other, and it's been an amazing success. So I invite you, come through the gates, come see for yourself the magic that is Camelot.